Hey, good morning, Eastern Oregon, and welcome to this February 19th version of AM Live on EOA. We're your connection to Eastern Oregon, and we're glad that you're here with us. If you want to find our content, go to EOA.network. That takes you to a link tree where you can find the location of our Facebook, YouTube, Roku channel, website, and also a place where you can donate to the cause of what we do here at EOU if you'd like to, or EOA if you'd like to. And here in just a little bit, we are going to have the EOU's Shotgun Sports group with us here. They're going to talk to us about what they're doing, and they're getting ready to go to an event in March and doing really well, and look forward to that conversation. So, hey, how are you, man?
I'm good. It's first Friday, and we made it to the end of the week.
Yeah.
Last night when I left the games, the windshield was frozen, and I was pissed. God, I hate that. It's like, come on, like really? We're almost in spring. Yeah, it's springtime.
When the snow came yesterday or whenever, I was like, oh, Kyle's gonna love this.
I hate it.
He's like, yeah.
Nancy Guthrie, she's still missing. They still haven't found her.
Yeah, I heard. I was listening to a little report this morning.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the things they're doing is searching for the Bluetooth signal that her pacemaker is.
Yeah. Well, her
out.
pacemaker disconnected from her phone.
Right.
But they've been using drones to try to pick that.
Yeah, because I guess it's a real anyhow, and they're able to sort it out. I don't know. The guy I was watching was explaining.
The big controversy right now is the major news media. So like CNN, are all really pissed at all these YouTubers, and they're just, you don't have the credentials to be out there just sitting in your lawn chair streaming somebody's house and this and that, and it's like, well, yeah, you don't have to, a press pass. You don't get a press pass from the government. I can laminate a press pass right now as John Jameson down the road and have a press pass.
No, well, and it's not the only people that require press passes are like OSAA, organizations that can keep people from coming in or whatever it is.
Not the public.
No,
not a public street.
But you and I, we were experiencing when, I forget, it was probably a year ago when there were the riots were happening in downtown Portland. Was it in Portland?
Yeah, I think.
Anyhow, it was
over.
It was one of the cities, and they're saying, everything's cool. I mean, on the regular news, they're saying, everything's fine,
and
everything's
then you
peaceful.
switch to YouTube,
and then you have a live feed on YouTube, and it's like, where is the disconnect?
It's like a war zone.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's wild.
So if I were, and there is a part of us that is legacy media. I mean, this show is not set up like a podcast. It's set up, it imitates more of like a talk show, on broadcast. But that broadcast TV is, they don't have the corner anymore at all.
No, and they're pissed about it too. It's funny to watch, actually.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same thing. You saw the same thing with the halftime shows at Super Bowl. Is that they're just people. They're not dependent upon going over traditional broadcast channels. There are other ways of doing things now, and that's gonna change everything. So
I mean, it already has.
Yeah. Anyhow, all right. Good or bad?
Yep.
You want to do sports?
Let's do it.
All right.
AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. The Traxxas Mini Madness sale is happening now. This is your opportunity to save big on Traxxas best-in-class mini lineup. Overbuilt with 1/10 scale components, nothing else even comes close to delivering the power and durability of the Traxxas Mini models. Save $40 on the Mini XRT VXL and the Mini Rally VXL Ford RS200 and the Mini Slash 4x4 and $20 on the Mini Max. Now through the end of February at Hobby Habit in LeGrand, just for the fun of it. I know I said that this Thursday show was going to be all about EOU because I had to hammer the high school on Tuesday, but I have to give a couple LeGrand updates really quick. and then we'll move on to EOU because they got a lot going on. Both the girls and the boys basketball teams beat Pendleton last night at home. That secures second place for both teams. The girls split with Baker, beat Pendleton twice, beat Ontario twice. They lose the tiebreaker to Baker for the number one spot in the conference tournament. And then the boys beat Pendleton twice, lost to Baker twice, and beat Ontario twice. So they are in second right behind. They could end up in third. I don't know how that's going to work out. It just depends on the scores. But one of the really cool things that happened to me last night, and I just want to take a little second to thank them, is the seniors, the four or five. I'm not going to name them. I'll mark them in the reel, but they got me a gift last night and brought it to me during the game, and it's this right here. It's a custom camera strap with my name on it and with LeGrand on it, and they gave it to me in between the games last night, and it was just awesome. So those LHS senior basketball players, the girls, man, it actually made a tear come to my eye. It was pretty special. LeGrand Girls Wrestling has their district tournament this weekend at the LHS gym Friday and Saturday, and they'll celebrate their seniors on Saturday morning, I think at 10 o'clock. Now on to EOU. EOU softball plays 2 in Caldwell versus Carroll on Saturday at 3 and 5, and then 2 more in Caldwell as well versus Providence at 11 and 1, and that's Saturday and Sunday. EOU baseball, this is going to be cool. They're at home this weekend. Hopefully the weather holds up. They got a 4-game series with College of Idaho. They play Saturday at 12 and 3, and then Sunday at 11 and 2 down at Optimus. My boy Nick will be down there, and he'll be slinging his Philly cheesesteaks out of the concession stand there. So go check it out and watch some EOU baseball. EOU Track and Field hosts the Last Chance Invite on Friday and Saturday up at the field house. Both men's and women's basketball have home games this weekend on Friday and Saturday. The women play Southern at 5:30 on Friday night, and then the men play at 7:30. And then on Saturday, OIT, women at 3, men at 5. These are huge games for both teams. They both have a chance to win the CCC conference regular season title, and these are the last games of the year right here, these two. And so if the men win them both and the women win them both, and a couple things have to fall into place, and they're regular season champions. EOU women's lacrosse is in Newburgh on a Saturday to take on George Fox at noon. And then EOU women's wrestling has the weekend off. And finally, the men are in Salem at Corbin University this weekend for the CCC championships. Braden and Kai Carson, who are both LeGrand natives, they're ranked number 10 and number 11 in the country at 133 pounds. And I heard from a little birdie that if they match up in the conference tournament, they're not going to wrestle each other. They're going to figure out a different way to decide who the winner is. But if they both meet up at nationals, I think it'll be a little bit of a different story, and we might get to see them wrestle each other in competition for the first time ever. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. Traxxas mini sale going on now through the end of February, just for the fun of it.
Good stuff, man. Thanks.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, very.
Look, it's custom. They put my name on it, and then they put LG on there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really nice, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I want one. All right. Hey, let's look outside. Look at the weather. It's cold, frosty. I had to scrape the windshield this morning.
Blech.
Yeah. Yeah. So just scraped a little, a hole about that big. And
yeah, and then wipe the fog. Wipe it.
Yeah, then drive it like, okay, this is illegal, but
I'll just drive.
I'm running late, man. So anyhow, all right, let's look at that weather graphic, Bennett. So 37 today is the high.
But no precipitation over the weekend? Yeah, very little.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fairly dry.
That's good because there's baseball this weekend. And
Maybe, Sunday and Monday in the 50s. So it's going to get a little warmer going forward. Tomorrow is very close in temperature to today. and then starts to warm up a little bit on Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Let's just head into spring.
Yeah.
Let's just go that way.
Yep. It's I could do with a little bit more of accumulation, but I know that you're not excited about that.
I mean, I want it to snow in the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. Maybe extend the skiing season at Anthony a little bit for people and make sure that there's a good snowpack, but it can just stay off the valley floor in my
Yeah, so I have a friend who does ski patrol up at Anthony, and he said they have about a third of the base that they normally do. So there's just, I don't know how it is, but that's, Anthony Lakes is at over 7,000 feet, so that's fairly high elevation.
And they don't have a snowmaker up there, so they rely 100% on the weather.
Yeah, yep. So anyhow, well, hey, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with EOU Shotgun Sports. All right, we're back with Mech and Cole from EOU Shotgun Sports. And it used to be trap shooting, but you guys have, tell me a little bit about that.
So I would say about 8 or 9 years ago, we started the team, and it was EOU trap shooting team. And that's what we have here at our gun club is trap shooting. And that is just one of the events we shoot. We also shoot skeet, doubles trap, sporting clays, super sporting. So recent years we've changed it to shotgun sports because it's more accurately depicting what we're accomplishing here.
It's a better name anyways.
Right?
It
I
sounds
agree.
better.
Yeah,
It does.
the marketing, yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun Sport. You can just hear it.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Much better.
Yeah. Well, and I think, a lot of people would be, the first thing they're thinking is like, what? There's there's shotgun sports? That sounds fun. I mean, they don't even know that EOU has that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's actually not very popular in Oregon. We're the only collegiate team that shoots in Oregon.
Really?
Wow.
When we go down.
I mean, I guess
going
we're the
down.
only Eastern Oregon college. Too.
Yeah, when we go down to San Antonio and when we go to Vegas, we're the only Oregon team shooting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
All of Oregon.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Do any junior colleges have it in Oregon? Like BMCC?
Not that I know
or?
of, no.
Oh, wow. It's interesting. Maybe you guys need to start getting people,
For
getting
sure.
other schools
It's a little
involved.
difficult to get a shooting team going in schools right now, for sure.
Oh yeah, I
For
guess.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, how long has it been going on? I mean,
It has been 8 or 9 years since we started the team, I'd say. My parents started the team back then. I think I was in 6th grade when they started it.
okay. And tell me about, who's your parents? Tell me about that.
John and Catherine Shorts.
Okay.
John Shorts, he shot as a kid for a while, and then he took me and my sisters out when we were younger, and then he was like, why don't we do this for the schools? Why aren't more kids doing this, And since then, it's expanded. I mean, numbers for shooting have doubled over years. Like it's gotten a lot more popular. A lot more teams are coming in, so it's really good.
Wow. Okay. And so you're from here,
Yeah.
right? So, and Cole, where are you from?
Woodland, Washington.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about your life and what year are you and how did you get from Woodland, Washington to LeGrand, EOU?
Yeah, totally. So I started shooting competitively in 6th grade. My hometown has a team, and back then it was very small, and it grew substantially over the course of the time that I was there, and came out here for one of EOU's high school shoots that they put on during the spring, and fell in love with it out here, and decided I wanted to continue shooting in college, and decided to come out here.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool. And so you came to EOU just because of the shooting program?
They also offered the degree I wanted as well, so that was also helpful. Yeah.
Let me guess. Ag something.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
All right, let me guess. Business management.
Not quite.
All right, what is it?
Fire service administration.
Okay, that would have been my third guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good degree too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And Mech, what year are you and what are you studying? What's your degree?
I'm a junior this year, and I've been studying psychology.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, Cole, tell me about the different sports, and then I know nothing about it. How is it scored? You know, I don't know. How do you compete against each other? I don't know. Give me an explanation of what happens, you know.
Totally. So there's 3 main different disciplines, they call them. And so like what we've got here in LeGrand is just trap shooting. And so that's where you have just one machine in one house, and it throws 1 clay at a time. Doubles trap is very similar, except it throws 2 clays at a time. And then you have skeet, which is you have 2 houses and a field that's kind of makes like a semicircle, and there's different stations. There's 8 stations within that semicircle, and you have to walk to each station, and you have to hit a certain number of targets at each station, and just continue around the semicircle. And then for sporting clays, it's a lot like golf. There's numerous machines out in the field, and it's typically a giant loop that you'll go down, and it's kind of hard to describe. They come from all different directions, the targets do, and they can increase or decrease the level of difficulty with the sporting clays very easily, and that's one of my favorites because it's a ton of fun. So.
On that one, does the speed of the clay ever change?
Oh yeah.
So it'll go fast sometimes, slow on the ground, up in the air.
On the type of clay. Like the rabbits are the most popular. They roll across the ground.
They're different than a.
Yeah. Rabbits are more flatter, and I'd say a little wider.
Oh,
a little
so they
bigger.
roll kind of chunky.
Yeah, they roll kind of chunky, and then they've got little like pigeons that are tiny that fly past us and stuff.
But when it comes to just trap shooting, it's just the regular. What is that? A 4-inch?
Yeah.
4-inch clay target that just flies in there. It's kind of like looks like a little frisbee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then when you're in competition, do you get, how many rounds do you get? So they fly out and you shoot it or you don't. Do you get a second chance, or how is the scoring done?
It's basically like if your gun malfunctions on you, like you get a shell caught or something and it doesn't fire, then you can reshoot at a target. But for the most part, you shoot at a target and you miss or you hit it.
And how many rounds? Like what are you going to?
It's a 100-target event usually.
And you're shooting 2 at a time or 1 or?
Just depends on the event you're doing, but it's usually 100 targets per.
100 targets.
Yeah.
So if there's 1 at a time, then you're standing there and you're shooting 100 times, and the best out of 100 is your score.
Is
Yep.
it usually like rounds of 10?
It's
20?
like when it comes to trap, you got 5 stands. It's 5 targets on each stand.
So okay, so it's 20 round, 20.
Yeah,
20.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
It's 25 around usually, and then skeet doubles gets a little wonky. It's like 24 and 26 and 24.
So,
and
but
26.
meaning, so the competition, over the competition, you have 100, but you're doing that in segments of 25. No.
Oh yes, pretty
Yes, is that
pretty
right?
much yes.
Okay.
But when it comes to sporting clays, it's more like you're just going along the range, going to each stand, and then you're done when you shot your 100 targets.
Okay. Interesting. I've
What
never-
about with doubles? Are you guys both out there at the same time shooting?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. There can be 5 people standing out there at a time, and then we shoot 50.
So what's the difference between doubles and single? I mean, other than just being 2 people, is there any different rules?
It's just the 2 targets, and then you shoot 50 at a time, not 25.
And then is there mixed doubles and men's and women's, or how does that work? So
Yeah, there's men's and women's divisions usually.
is there a mixed team too?
There's just overall team score, and they usually
No, like a mixed team. Like, can a man and a woman compete on the same team and compete against other teams of men and women? You know
Oh,
how
yes.
like in
Oh,
tennis
yes.
you got
Oh.
doubles, you got mixed doubles.
definitely
Which is,
100%. I mean, they do have the separate divisions when it comes to scores, but overall, everyone competes for the same thing.
Gotcha.
which, in the world of sports and gender and stuff like that, is there much difference between men and women? Yeah,
It's quite equal.
yeah. I mean, I would think so. But
Oh, yeah,
I'm
for
ignorant.
Sure.
So
No, for sure. I think the takeaway is that it is a male-dominated sport for the most part. It has been in the past.
Right.
So there are a lot more men shooters than there are female
Okay,
shooters. But
just-
that gap has been closing
yeah,
each year.
just quantity.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, every woman I've ever shot a gun with outshot me. I'm not lying. Especially like
Yeah,
anything
I
that's
had
not
that.
grounded.
Yeah.
Anything you have to hold, like
Yeah.
pistol.
Yeah.
I mean, just killed. Like I shake too much. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't work really
Yeah.
well for me.
Yeah. So, well, interesting. So let's go back over so when you're walking, you said there are 2 different sports where you're not behind a stand and shooting, you're walking in some manner.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that sounds, you have to have quite a area to do that,
Oh,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And that's the big reason why we don't have one here is because we don't have that area, that land to be able to
So how do you
one.
practice that then? If you're going to go
The
compete? in
closest
it?
is Walla Walla. So we go down, like tomorrow, we're going down to Walla Walla, and they have skeet and sporting clays that we practice down there.
So you have to practice. You can practice just trap here,
Mm-hmm.
but everything else you have to drive.
Pretty much.
Hour
We
and 40
did
minutes
as
or
a
whatever.
team purchase, I'd
Wow.
say 2 years ago, a couple throwers so that we can practice some sporting clays, loppy or fun targets like
Yeah.
that, but it doesn't compare to a range.
So what's the difference between skeet and traps?
Skeet traps, like you'll see there's like throwers on each side of a skeet field, and
Right.
those targets are thrown across from each other.
Okay.
So like trap, the targets go out.
Okay.
And in skeet, they go side to side, and you shoot. In skeet doubles, that's an event. They go at the same time. You got to shoot both of them side to side.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So, and then what do you call the targets that are imitating rabbits or something? I mean, is
We
that
just call them
rabbit?
rabbits.
they're
Yep.
just called rabbits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we point
But
like
they
that.
don't fly as much. They kind of bounce along. Is
Yeah,
that-
they go along the
Have you
ground.
seen those?
I have.
Yeah.
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 I've never shot. I've
Yeah.
never been to a range that has them, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
And when we were kids, we used to try to throw the clays like that, but it doesn't work very well. They like to break.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
for
hard
sure.
to keep them.
But is it like a clay target in that it's fairly fragile,
Yes.
but it's durable enough that it will bounce along? But if you hit it, it breaks.
Yeah, I'd say they focused on having flat edges on it so that it could roll and hit the edge and not break. But when you impact it with the gun on the side, it breaks.
And it's the same. Is it the same size or is it a little bigger?
I'd say it's just a little bigger.
Yeah.
So what's the what's the overall goal? Like you want to shoot 100,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But like when you go and compete as a team, are you going? Like is it a combined score? Like so, say there's 10 teams there. Are we going to take the skeet and the trap and add it together, or are we just competing in skeet and then trap by itself, or is there an overall team? You know what I mean?
It's like that's all of it. Yeah, like there's different. They take a team score, 5 top scores from each team, because that makes it fair. A lot of teams have more people or less people, so top
Out of how
5
many
scores.
shooters? You
Just
can have as many as you bring.
Yeah, however many shooters you want, but top 5 scores, and they count that for each event. So each event you shoot, there is a award for it, and you win that certain division.
Right.
You know, and that's as a team, or it also does individual. So like the top women's, the top men's as
Yep.
well, and then it does do an overall with all
The events.
with all events.
So like
included.
it's you're saying like in trap, it's the team who has the most clays hit out of 500.
Yes.
I mean, and that's the winner
Yes.
of trap.
Yes.
And then whatever skeet, and then they take all that and add it together, and you're the overall champion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep, for sure. Which is what we did in Vegas a few weeks ago.
How many teams were there?
I'd say 6 or 7 teams.
How long does that take? Like, if you go to an event like that, how long are you out there?
Vegas is a little shorter, so it was a 3-day
3 days
competition.
it takes?
Yeah, but that's a short. You know, that's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday done.
That's short?
Yes, that's very short.
You're out there shooting for, how long does it take each day?
Oh, like a few hours, I'd say. We also like to practice beforehand and stuff. So.
Your shoulder get sore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
For sure.
I mean, you're shooting a 12 gauge, right?
Yeah.
Full load?
Yeah.
Or are they light loads?
They're like, what would you say?
I like the full load.
He likes the
Yeah.
full loads, personally.
Oh, yeah.
A turkey load, a nice little turkey load.
Well, not quite that
Not
much,
quite.
but pretty close, yeah.
Oh, my ex-wife, one time I took her out shooting, and I didn't know there was a turkey load in the gun. And dude,
Oh, no.
it was pretty funny.
That's
She probably
funny.
still hates me.
So, I mean, I grew up around hunting, so I've done a lot of shooting, but not much shotgun shooting. You know, we owned a lot of rifles because I grew up in Wyoming. It was mostly big game hunting and stuff like that. So, but aiming a shotgun at a target it's different. You know, I mean,
yeah.
it's. I don't know. Talk about that. Cole, tell me, I mean, you probably have done both. Tell me a little bit about the difference between them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I started out rifle shooting. My dad and we loved to build long-range rifles.
Yeah.
So we started with that, and then my family friend got me into trap one day, and I fell in love with it. So basically the main difference I came up with between the two is you're not so much aiming as you would with like a rifle.
No.
You're not looking down your aiming device, right? Your scope, your crosshairs, your beads.
Yeah.
As opposed to you're trying to see the target with your eyes as easily as as much as possible. So without as much obstruction as you can. So.
And it's all about just being smooth and flow and
And I'd
leading
say
it
for a lot
just
of
right.
us, muscle memory.
Yeah,
at
100%.
this point.
Yeah.
It could be like a golf swing almost. You know, your golf
Exactly.
swing, you want it to be the same every time, and you want to track exactly the same and shoot at the same time.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it does compare to a golf swing actually when you come to think of it. What about rules for shotguns? Like, what are the rules? Like, what can you have? What can you shoot? Like, what do you shoot? What gun do you shoot?
I shoot a over/under.
Yeah, I do. I love over under red label.
Yeah.
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 But so you can have just single side by side or over under.
Yeah. So you can do most any shotgun. It's discouraged to have a pump for like the skeet or sporting
Yeah, because you're
clays.
shooting. You gotta jack another shell.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but like when it comes to gauge, can you shoot any gauge? I mean,
yeah.
so if there's like a smaller person that doesn't want to shoot a 12 gauge all the time, they could come out with like a 20.
Yeah.
And it's not against the rules. There's no.
I'd
And
say
what
the
about the
leading
loads?
edge.
What's the rules on the loads?
There are specific rules on loads, but it really depends on the range.
Does it?
Yeah, a lot of ranges have different specifications they want you to stay within.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting. And then what do you shoot?
I shoot a Beretta A400.
Is that over under?
No, it's a semi-auto.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's so when you're shooting how many shots can you take?
Two.
That's all. If there's
Yep.
2 targets, you can take 2 shots.
Yes, and it's 2 no matter what. You can't do 3 shots or anything.
What
above
about
that.
skeet?
2 shots?
So do you only load 2 shells
Yeah.
every time?
Yep.
That's interesting.
I don't think they allow 3 shells loaded.
Right, because you could probably sneak one in and nobody
Yeah.
would really
Who
know.
knows, right?
I get that for sure. And then what do you wear? A pouch on the side
Yeah,
with
we
shells
have
in it?
we have team vests that we wear, so
Oh.
we look professional into
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
vests
yeah.
and stuff. And then some of us, like me, I prefer a pouch.
Do you got a deal with like a ammo company? Do you guys get hooked up, or do you just have to buy it?
No, we do a lot of fundraising. We do a
You
lot of
guys try to get a
fundraising.
deal with an ammo company, like where they're, you know what I
Right?
mean? Like
That would be
God,
nice.
that would be sweet. Like you could have like a, Pendleton
yeah.
ammo or whatever. Whoever. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you should connect with Steve West and see if there's something you guys could do.
For sure, we do. We have a very big sponsor with the Oregon Hunters Association,
Yeah.
and also Ace Hardware. They do donate a lot to us as well, and that helps every little
Yeah,
bit. Helps us.
Because
for
ammo's not cheap. I
sure. No,
mean,
and
especially nowadays.
we can't use school funds to purchase ammo.
'Cause
so
you're
we
a
have
club team.
Because so we have to purchase our own ammo using different fundraising.
So when you're a club team, and this might be a question for your dad, but if you can answer it, answer it. Who insures the team?
I would say the school does.
The school does.
I'd
You're
say-
still
yeah,
affiliated.
we're still
to,
affiliated with
the
the
EOU,
school, for
but
sure.
It's just not funded.
Yeah, well, we are funded in some ways by the school,
Really?
but it's
Oh,
just
okay.
when it comes to purchasing ammo, we can't
Gotcha.
do that.
So like when you go to Vegas, say for that turn, that down there, you take the sprinter vans and. So I mean, there is EOU involvement. Like you stay in a hotel, you guys have to fundraise for that kind of stuff. Though.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, for sure.
Well, cool. So now tell me, where are you at in your season, and what are you looking forward to?
So we just got back from Las Vegas, and that is the West Coast Championship shoot. And we just secured our 2nd title in a row at that shoot.
Oh,
Yes, we actually shot 200 targets better than the 2nd place team when we
Oh,
were
wow.
down there.
Out of 500, or is it overall?
It's like
Oh,
overall,
You're talking overall.
but
Okay.
200 targets is a big gap. You don't
Yeah,
see
that's
that
a
very
lot.
often when it comes to shooting. And then our next trip is to Texas, San Antonio, and that is the Collegiate Nationals down there. And there's a few thousand shooters.
So
we
is
compete
that
against.
every level? Like you're going to be up against like D1 schools?
Yeah, kinda. It's like if schools have a bunch of people versus us, it is a different kind of bracket. I would
okay.
say.
So there's smaller school bracket, there's
There-
bigger schools.
yeah, there are, and that helps.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect you guys to be competing against teams that like give scholarships for,
Right.
or like
We- yeah.
I'm sure you do, but like not at nationals. It wouldn't be fair.
Right.
You can't-
Yeah.
It's not the same.
For sure. For sure. Yes.
so the tournament that you just won, you were in first place by 200. I
Yes.
mean, yeah. So how
Yeah,
do
that's
you?
an ass kicking. That's
It is. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
how do you anticipate doing in some of these other tournaments?
Oh, we're excited. We're gonna do good. I have a really good feeling about Texas this year.
Yeah.
How many do you have again? How many?
10.
How many females?
2.
So one fifth.
Yeah,
Like you said, that it's a male-dominated sport.
for sure.
Two girls and 8 males, and then you get.
Though we are
you
supposed
only
to
use
get 2 more next
You
year.
only use the 5. What is your sister going to do it?
Yeah,
Is she
and another girl.
from LeGrand?
No, not from
Oh,
LeGrand.
Lord. But so you only get 5 of those scores, right? So you everybody shoots, and the top 5 go towards the accumulative
Yes.
score. So if somebody has a bad day, you're hoping that somebody else has a good day.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
It's a lot like golf too. In collegiate golf, you have
Exactly.
a bunch of guys that go out for the team, and you only use a certain amount of scores. So it's
And
very
when,
similar.
when we were down in Vegas, and just to give you an example for our trap team score, the top 5 scores were all 97 out of 100.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
I've never hit 90.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions was, okay, yeah, what's a good day for you guys?
I mean, a great
Yeah.
day is 100, right?
Great day is a
Have you ever shot them?
yeah.
Yeah, have you?
No,
You haven't? Close?
very.
99? It's like bowling like a 299. Like it
Oh,
just
yeah.
pisses you off, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like that, just one or two, and you miss, you're just like, really? I got there again.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I don't know, talk to me about the, the complications. Is it, okay, let's go back to shooting. We're talking about muscle memory and it does have a feel to it.
Yeah.
So the problem is you can't necessarily, if you miss completely, it's hard to know how you missed, right? I mean, can you see the load? I mean, if you guys have done it enough, can you see?
Yeah, I would say that when we shoot, if we miss a target on our team, we tend to know why we missed, what we did. If we were behind, above, this, that. And we also help each other out.
Yeah, I was
We
going to
watch
say, don't you have a
behind-
spotter like
Yeah,
watching
so
you?
we will help each other and give each other advice if someone's struggling with a certain target. But it's all about the lead you have on the target.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and if but sometimes they can change the speed, right? And so you've only have. I mean, it's not unlike trying to hit a baseball, right?
I
Yeah,
would imagine.
I mean, you have a very short period of time to judge how
Yeah,
fast
if it's a
that is.
Yep.
fastball or a
Yeah.
knuckleball or
Right,
a
yeah.
changeup, like,
Yep.
oh no, not another one.
It is all about watching the speed, the direction, and then figuring out the best lead on it.
Yeah, and all of that is just really feel. Yeah,
Yeah, and
Just
experience.
Muscle
Right.
memory, repetitiveness.
Yeah.
shooting.
Yes. Yeah.
And then all that costs money because you got ammo. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's an expensive
it's-
sport.
yeah. How many
It's
shots,
expensive.
like at a practice? How many shots do you guys generally take? At least a round of 100.
No, I would say like practice wise, each box is like 25 shells. So like some of us, if we want to practice more, I don't like to practice as much before I shoot, so I like shoot maybe 15. But others will shoot maybe 50 before they go out and shoot.
So you're talking like 250 shells a week for the team,
Yeah,
roughly.
Well,
That's a lot of shells. That's a
yeah
lot.
we shoot a lot of shells.
Yeah.
is there other training that you do other than just practicing shooting?
No, but we are getting a new shot system in, and those are like more virtual. I don't know if you have a better idea than I do about what those are.
Yeah, so it's like, have you ever done a golf simulator?
course, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot like that.
So it's like sure shot, but for a shotgun.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot like that. Yeah, so it's a big, it's like a sheet, and when you hang it up, and you have a projector, and then you have, I think there's 2 systems that go into your own personal gun, and you're able to use your own personal gun with the simulator.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Is it wired or is it all wireless? Like, does your
I'm
gun
not really sure.
control
We're
it?
not sure. We haven't quite gotten it yet.
That thing
We're
doesn't.
excited.
That probably wasn't cheap. I wouldn't imagine.
That was a donation.
yeah,
I'm very grateful for
Yeah.
the donation.
Those are the best.
yeah.
Yeah. So one more thing I was thinking about. So on our range out here, there's a road, there's a highway. How Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you get that question a lot.
Yeah.
How does the ammo or the shell or how does it not go that distance?
It just depends on the shot load. Our shot load isn't strong enough. Like our shells aren't strong enough to actually reach the road or anything like that.
Okay.
So and that's why there is regulations on
Right.
what load you can shoot. Is
Yeah.
just depending on the place, what's in front of
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're known as the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles Club because we've got a train track in
Oh,
front
you're
of us.
right.
and
Yeah.
the highway next to us, and
And the
planes
airport
fly.
right
Yep,
across the-
yep.
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fun one.
No, I've thought of that so many times. It's like, because growing up, rifle shooting is like that's the one thing. Is like, what's downfield? Yeah,
Right.
because you might be shooting it. Yeah,
Yeah. It's definitely interesting. A lot of gun clubs tend to have pretty clear backdrops or like a mountain or something like that. Like Wallowa, they have a beautiful mountain
Yeah.
behind there. We have a road. Then people do complain about that sometimes when they come shooting LeGrand. They're like, oh,
Yeah, it's
I missed that
kinda
target because that
weird.
train. Yeah, it is interesting. It is interesting.
So, Mick, do you have any interesting stories? Anything like, I don't know, something strange that happened that, was notable for you?
I wouldn't say really like strange stories, not per se, but we do like. It's just, and it's interesting how our team works. We are all very respectful, like good people, and we have had the best trips every single time we go to these competitions. We've had the smoothest rides. There's no problems, and we are so super uplifting towards each other, and that's a very, very important thing because trap can get quite competitive. You know, like, oh, I shot better than you. Oh, like, how are they going to shoot? How am I going to,
Right.
There isn't that kind of competition. I mean, we all want each other to shoot as best as possible.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, we've got a very good team right now because we're all on the same page. And in the past, it's been like, we're going to start this. We're going to let anyone who wants to try it come in. And we have a club for that now. But if you want to be on the team, we do find like people to shoot on the team that are at a certain shooting average already, which is good too. We're quite competitive now when it comes
so
to
you
our
have
scores.
to make the team. You have to be.
Yeah, and we do host
Yeah.
tryouts every
It's not
year.
just any old
It
Joe
is
that
about
just walks in
average.
and shoots 17 out of 100. You aren't probably going to make the team.
No, no, not at all.
That'd probably be me, right?
So you all are competing against, even though you're shooting as a team and you're scored as a team, you're competing against each other at these tournaments.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. Yeah, like when it comes to being like the top male or female in each category, like the other girl on my team, Ashley, I would say we shoot against each other in those kind of ways, and so do the guys on our team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So a team individual sport like wrestling, golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Cole, you're a freshman this year, right? Is that
Yes.
what you said? Yeah.
Yep.
So what is your experience coming into this and coming into this shooting team? What do you like about it?
Well, I love the coaches. They're awesome. The team's great too. Like Max said, they're so nice. I was shooting on my high school team for, I want to say 6 years, and it was you develop a family aspect to it. It's like you get to know them so good that they're like an extension of your family at some point. So and that connection's been, it's the same coming over here. So for a fraction of the time. So
Now, is it? Do you, when you start as a freshman, I would imagine there are upper class people that are much better at it than you. And is there are you hoping to get? I don't know. Talk to me a little bit about that. When I wrestled, in high school, and I was a sophomore, there were guys I was never going to get around until they graduated. Is it kind of similar to that in this sport also?
yeah, there is. There is that aspect of, okay, this is the guy.
Yeah.
This is the
Right.
the one you want to try and replicate, and so there is that aspect to it, but also at the same time, it really just depends on the day. Somebody could have a really good day, the weather could be perfect, or somebody could have maybe a marginal day, and the weather could be bad.
Yeah, just like how I mentioned, they take those top 5 scores. When we were down in Vegas, every single person on our team, all 10 people, contributed to the top 5 scores
In different
events.
But how does that work for women? Like,
It
if you
just
don't have
counts the
5
same.
people.
It just counts the same, like women and men, like they count. It's just
Oh,
the
it's
team.
all
Yeah,
combined. There's
yeah.
not a women's division. and a
No,
men's
it's not. They
division when it
don't
comes to
separate
overall.
it by any means. It's
Gotcha.
pretty together.
So you're competing against some teams that have only males, I
Yeah.
would say, right?
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
some that just don't have any females.
Yeah.
That's. I wonder if it'll ever get to the point where they separate them. Like obviously, like at the top level, which is the Olympics, it's separated.
Yeah.
Like they have, women's team, men's team, but at this level, do you think it'll ever get to a point where there'll be an overall women's score and an overall men's score? Is it moving at that kind of?
I would say so, but I also think that the playing field's quite equal when it comes to shooting guns.
100%. Yeah. If not even a little bit of an advantage for females because they have lower blood pressure, they have, you know, a lower heart rate just naturally, like, and
sure.
all that plays into it. I mean,
For sure.
Oh yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, if I was running away and it was a male or female, I had a choice of whether they were going to shoot at me.
I'm taking a male.
I'm choosing the dude. That's right. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Now you have a raffle coming up,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, tell us about that and what's the purpose of that?
Yeah, our biggest fundraiser as a team is the Shamrock Shoot.
Okay.
And that is what Cole brought up earlier when he said he came to shoot at one of our competitions. That's the Shamrock Shoot. We've been putting it on every year around St. Patrick's Day in March.
Okay.
It's going to be the 6th and 7th this year. But it's for high schoolers, all shooters. So you can have a team. You can just come by yourself. And they get to come shoot 100 targets and participate on a buddy shoot, like, you know, a little fun shoot on Friday. And then top shooters get awarded with a scholarship to EOU.
Where can we find information about it?
You can find it on the EOU Shotgun Sports Instagram.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that up, Bennett.
Yeah, the EOU Shotgun Sports Instagram, I'd say, is the best way
On
to
the
find
Instagram?
information.
What's the at?
I would say it's EOU Shotgun Sports, as
think
far as
so,
I
yeah.
believe, yeah.
Okay.
And the raffle we do, it's every year also a big fundraiser, and we do the drawing for the raffle at the shoot. And you can see it's a Milwaukee bundle, some homemade shot bags, which are pretty dang cool, and a KUIU duffel bag for the raffle. The tickets are inexpensive for the most part. We do $5 a ticket or $5 for 25.
And how can they get those?
They just write their information on the back of their ticket.
No, how can people buy them?
Oh, they just contact us. Yeah.
And the only way to contact you is through Instagram?
That's not the only way. I mean, every person on the team has tickets right now to sell to people. So you can contact any person on the teams versus social media. But yes, I'd say Instagram is the best way.
And that's at EOU Shotgun Sports?
Yeah, EOU Shotgun Sports.
Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you guys
Yeah.
for being
Thank
with us
you.
today
You
and
guys.
educating us. Yeah, how fun. This is awesome. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I am going to get out there and take some pictures of you
Yeah.
guys one
That'll
day.
be awesome.
Yeah, and welcome to Eastern Oregon officially. Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess you're a little bit into it now, but yeah, glad that you're here. All right. Well, hey, you want to get us out of here?
Let's do it. On this day, February 19th, 1878, Thomas Edison is granted a patent for his cylinder phonograph. 1945, on this day, the U.S. Fifth Fleet launches the invasion of Iwo Jima, which resulted in this famous photograph right here, the Marines on the peak at Iwo. That was 30,000 Marines that went into Iwo Jima. That's a lot of people. 1968, children's educational TV program Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood debuts on NET, which is now known as PBS. 1985, canned and bottled cherry Coke is introduced by Coca-Cola. 2024, on this day, the brightest known object in the universe, identified as a quasar, which is 500 trillion times brighter than the sun, powered by a black hole that devours a sun-sized mass every day. 500 trillion times brighter than the sun. Sun's pretty bright, dude.
It's
Yeah. 2025, on this day, the fastest Atlantic crossing, record-holding American ocean liner SS United States departs Philadelphia, Pennsylvania under tow on her final voyage before being scuttled to become the world's largest artificial reef. So they dropped it to the bottom of the ocean, and it's a reef now. The number one movie in America on this day 20 years ago, 8 Below. And then the quote of the day comes from Douglas Horton. Drive slow and enjoy the scenery. Drive fast and join the scenery. One more time. Drive slow and enjoy the scenery. Drive fast and join the scenery.
all right.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
you guys.
really appreciate you being with us.
Yep.
So, and thank you all. We'll see you soon.